Howdy, partners, and welcome to another episode of Westworld. Damn it! I got too excited about remembering to say howdy, partners. Yeah, welcome to another episode of Westworld here in Rimworld. We've got a bunch of people around, some nomads who want to join us. Hopefully they don't turn on us, which happens all too often, but right now we're going to appreciate the extra labor. We did recently reconvert Barb the Builder back to the Frontier belief system. Maybe we'll do that with some of the others. In any case, we're happy to have our primary builder back. Ooh, a little bit of love in there between Doc and Emmy, which is nice. And yeah, we had these guys join us with a hunting... Why are you in yellow? Oh, you're just a random guest, aren't you? Not one of our visitors? And you just needed some health? Oh, you got some malaria. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Doesn't matter. Oh, these guys, yeah, they joined the map. They had hunting turned on, so they tried to punch an ibex or something. And that didn't go so well for them. Right now, we're not really doing any hunting ourselves because we are in pretty good food situation. In fact, arguably way too much food. I like how the coffee is listed in the drug category. Yeah, baby. Yeah, only if it's done right. I guess this doesn't have to be a prisoner room anymore. Or colonists. I mean, these are our temporaries, so I don't care so much about that. Maybe I could move... Just one... Oh, Barb. Hang on. Barb. Let me give you back this room over here. There we are. Cheers. And then, I don't know what we'll do with that one. I mean, we could put it up for sale, move cooking. I mean, it's not like that room's actually got a bunch of amenities in it. It's just got a nice double bed. We could make it a guest room, because it is the inn, but we'll see. Maybe I could turn this space into more guest rooms as part of the inn. I was thinking about making a little bit of a terrace, a little patio, which is still kind of enticing. Again, it wouldn't do anything for us other than add wealth to the colony. But it would look nice, damn it, and that counts for a lot. Are you not connected to the piping system? Oh, no, you are not. Okay, my bad. Okay, we're getting some more power here. I mean, oh shit! What? I misjudged the placement of this for some reason. It would be here. I don't know why I did that. Oh, yeah, totally just missaw what was going on there. There we go. We'll just build it there. Wasted time, but no wasted material. We are doing the thing where we get everything back. Because why not, right? We know how to unscrew things and then screw them back into place somewhere else. Silly. Silly to have the waste. Dun, 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 dun. What is this harvest? Oh, tea leaves, yes. We'll see if we can make, where do we make coffee? Do we need a different building for that if we want to make coffee and stuff? I don't think it's at the kitchen, the stove. Which, I mean, fair enough. That seems legitimate. We can make psychite tea here. Oh yeah, I'm guessing we may have to unlock something new. Oh, inspired trade. Yeah, it must be something else in the tech thing. If I look up just tea, espresso machine. Interesting. Well, I mean, we are growing coffee as well. It's a cheap research, so why not? Oh, that's from beer brewing. Oh, which beer brewing unlocks tea. Sure? Okay. I mean, I guess I appreciate that it's not its own subcategory, so it adds more things to research, but I'm also a little bit confused by it. Oh, no research going on. Really? What's Doc up to? Consuming a fine bake, that's fair. And who's the other research? Oh, wrong job. What are you up to? Cleaning some dirt in this area. Which is fine. Butchering. Oh no, you're repacking right now, yeah. Wow, that is a little bit slow. But I do appreciate the deep storage. I like how deep storage is not just like a freebie. And these stack sizes are because I'm also still using Ogre XL, which is kind of a freebie. Multi-analyzer done, so we want to get that up ASAP. We need some gold. We need a gold rush. Well, hopefully we can buy some gold soon, because I don't think we've got any on the map. The list everything. I don't know. Does it list things you can mine? Yeah, list the gold we have. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it doesn't... Well, maybe it would spot things if there was any that we could see. So we'll have to try to buy some gold. Not that this needed it. Oh, it is making granite slab flooring. I guess when you select wood from the list, it just sets everything that can be wood to that. I hope we have enough granite. Especially if we're getting some fails. Maybe I should turn Taras off of construction. Well, she's got a skill of 6. That's not terrible. I mean, it's clearly not good enough to avoid all the problems, but it's not terrible. Alright, yeah, hopefully we can get some recruitment. We might have to have some people on regular cleaning jobs, too. I just don't know who I want to do that with. Maybe one of the newbies who isn't doing anything particularly useful. You know what? This Geo over here? Congratulations. Yeah, you're gonna be on cleaning duty. Because actually, there's a lot to clean in a lot of places here. I wonder if I should get some lights inside here, too. Some people are upset with their stay. Well, that's actually really disappointing. Why so bad? Maybe the wrong people were on entertain jobs. Oh, you know what we have to do? We have to put blocks in here. Now, I wonder, can we put... Oh, these things have to be set. Can we put blocks on shelves? You can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that. Oh, we don't have enough wood right now. Wood chopping should be something that happens automatically part of the manager, right? But I might want to force them a little bit faster. Oh, these jobs were suspended. Well, I don't need to worry about this, actually. Because, we don't need those things cleared. One day, yeah, it's way overdue. We don't have to get the wind turbine cells cleared because we are just keeping the floor in place for that. So it'll get flagged, but ooh, medical emergency. Wrong job. What's wrong with you, wrong job? Extreme flu? Okay, you are ahead on immunity, though. That's okay. Let's get your bed rest set to 1, actually, just to make sure that's okay. But let's take, harvest fully grown. Hold control for only trees. Let's chop a bunch of trees, because we need a bunch for that. There's something else that I was going to use a bunch of wood for. Well, I mean, the shelves. Although they've been built now. So, let's see. These shelves, and maybe I built too many. All weapons. I guess all items. Weapons and items. And not, otherwise not setting apparel. I think that's going to be okay. Copy settings. And then grab all these. And paste settings. Okay. And yeah, if we can get that done here, and we'll put our blocks on there. It should cut back on Needle's movement time. I'm wondering about putting a skip just outside, or maybe actually in the room. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's put a skip in the room, because it should stop the ugly factor. Well, skill skip is fine. Maybe I'll put them this way, because it will fit more space. Unless I should have the blocks there. Maybe I should have this here, facing each other. You know what? I think I will do that. Wooden tub, tall shelves. There we go. And then, yeah, we'll put the blocks here. Or the chunks, I should say. Now, it might not be a mismatch. Unless I, like, force this to be, say, just granite. Like, it might not be the chunks that are in order of being worked here. I could have one skip for each type of rock. Maybe, is that the organization I want? Actually, maybe. Using a fair amount of steel. Oops, there we go. Now that fits in fairly decently. I can have one skip for each type of rock. Yeah, alright. I like that. Although, ultimately that'll get moved over here, but that's okay. We can deconstruct and move things around later. This is actually coming along surprisingly well. But yeah, we're definitely going to want to remove this later. If nothing else, remove the floor, because obviously the granite we're going to want to use for proper walls instead. There we go. So it doesn't look as pretty. That's the only downside, because you do see them stacked on top of one another. I wonder, is there an option to only show the thing at the top? In, what's it called? Yeah. Deep storage. User interface. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's the category. Delays. Yeah, it would be nice if it only showed maybe the thing on the top or something like that. Because then it would look, well, that's the thing on the top shelf, but there's other things in there. On the other hand, at a glance, it's nice to maybe get a vague idea of what's in there. Yeah, we'll put the weapon rack as a higher priority because all the weapons are being stored here, but it looks spiffy. And I like the spiffiness. Spiffiness is goodness. All right, you guys, lots of people still at work over here. We're going to get a fancy gun as a reward from this, which is all right. How are you guys coming along? Prisoner 1.2, Tony. Oh, there you go. Next chat. Hopefully Tony will flip over. We shall see. A little practice over there. Who's unhappy in the bedroom? Triss. Oh, Triss is jealous. That's fine. Triss is only a temporary person. Now, if Triss decides to join the colony, it'll be a little awkward with the jealousy. Or is Barb jealous or is she greedy? She's jealous, yeah. So both of them want to have the best bedroom, which obviously can't happen. So if Trish joins, we'll probably prioritize Barb. Now, Barb should overall be in a better mood now because there's no religious mismatch anymore. Was in prison, sure. That's going to take a while to go away, but still worth it. Some 8 without a table. I guess that is one of the things the prisoners are getting over here. 11. I did talk about like setting up the prison, but now I'm like, oh, are there other priorities I want to do first? It's hard. Pirates of Fortune. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's just too crazy. What did you leave on the ground? Oh, some fur. That's okay. Things aren't actually cleaned yet. Who did I set on cleaning duty? Geo, like, how come you're not cleaning more? Oh, bulk goods trader. I don't know if she still has her trade inspiration, Emmy, but let's, yeah, I think that's what, yeah, inspired trade. Oh, cool. This actually should be all right. The one downside is I don't have trade beacons in my shopping rooms, which I just realized. Oh, huskies. Yes. Okay, so we have a female husky. We need to purchase a male husky. They all seem to be the same price, so we'll get one of the younger ones here. Excellent. So now we'll have a breeding pair of huskies. Great. I think I'm going to sell off some of the horses. Okay, we have a age 0 male here, or 2 of them. They're fully grown, so they sell for a little bit more. I'm going to sell you, and actually I'm going to sell one of these stallions as well. Not only this is 1, hopefully it'll be okay, and luckily incest is not simulated here. We have 3 non-pregnant mares, so we're going to sell those for silver. That's great. Now, right now we're just taking a bunch of money, but let's see here. Cats, no, we're not going to buy any of those. We're not going to buy any cooked meals. The one downside is there's not an easy way anymore to see how much neutromine I have. Because normally that'd be in the same thing, but I think I don't have any. I guess I could do a search, but I think I'm going to buy all their neutromine anyway. All their components. Might as well get their advanced component as well. That's always a decent idea. I'm going to buy their medicine too. Shield plus shield. Do you have gold? I think it would be in the same category, so I think the answer to that is no, which is unfortunate. Oh, there's some gold. It's expensive. Technically, we only need 10, but I might buy... Yeah, like, some more. We'll buy 50, so we'll have a little bit left over for perhaps something else. And then what I should do is I should sell you some more things. I guess I'll sell that. Wow, we don't have much hyperweave. Let's sell some of these little stacks of leather. Light leather does not make particularly good stuff. These are tiny stacks. Rhino leather is pretty good, but yeah. Maybe I should sell the buffalo for wool. I don't think the wool is particularly good. Now they don't have this much silver, actually. Let me pull back on this. I think I'll still come back and sell some, but let's get rid of a bunch of crummy clothes. Wow, we're really not making much money on this, but that's okay. Yeah, maybe I should click and drag mod for the trade. I don't know if it works with this, but with this mod that changes my trade screen, but it might be useful. I'm actually not 100% married on this trade UI. It's got some advantages, but a couple of things where I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Okay. And they've run out of money again. You know what? Let's just buy all their gold. Shit, yeah. I'm going to sell all this clothes, which is very valuable. And we can keep the wool because we can turn a profit on that. Oh, and then we've got some more tainted clothes over here. That's weird. Look at this. Masterwork, Devil's Strand, Duster work $1,000. I mean, that's adding a lot to our colony value in terms of attacks, but I'm going to be really excited when people wear it. I don't know how much the quality affects armor. I know it's a big deal for weapons. I think it's still a pretty big deal for armor. There we go. We'll take all their money. I don't know if there's anything else I care about buying. I mean, we could buy a little bit more, but no, I think this is great. Leave them with 1 silver. Beautiful. Okay. That'll give us the gold for this. I'm actually gonna ask Barb to prioritize building this, please. And then we're gonna beeline straight for the component maintenance thing. So I could put a little trade beacon in these rooms. I suppose I should. You can walk through them perfectly fine. They don't cover a very large area, which is a bit disappointing. But I think I'm going to have to go and do this because we're obviously going to want to have the ability to trade the stuff that's in here. You know, hopefully we just get plenty of visitors to buy these things, but yeah. Tap, 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 tap. What's my timer? Okay, 17 minutes, we're good. Unhappy with veg. Yeah, I know. Right. I should like exclude someone from this list. Brick's got a shoot frenzy. Would like to go on a hunt. Well, tell you what, Brick. Let's give you a hunting job here. Drug production, good. Do we have a drug counter? No, I guess we need a drug production first. Now that would fit fairly well in the clinic area. If I hadn't centered this, I could put it in here. Put it in the bedroom for now, but I don't really want to do that. We're obviously going to have to do some things. Do I want to get the management desk out of here? We can reinstall this. I think it'll take everything out, but I think it will remember its settings. I'm going to shove this into the corner. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you finish making jeans, and then just go over here and move this, please. I think someone else might have been around to get it. Can unpack, move that. That's going to be fine. Great stuff. So, production drug lab. Good, we can make it out of wood. Tony got recruited. Hooray! Hold on a second. Do I want to build a chair there? Yeah, I don't think enough people spend that much time in that spot. Nah, screw it. We'll build a comfy chair. Okay. Hey, Tony. Nice to meet you. So what's your deal again? Okay, health-wise. Okay, itchy shot. Technophobe fisherman. You are quite artistic. You can also mine. I think Tony is going to be an artiste. I think someone else had some artist passion, but they had other things going on. I mean, they're just another rock worker. They're the sculptor. I mean, we can rename them to, like, a famous sculptor, like Michelangelo or something. Tony Angelo. Tony Angelo. There we go. That's what you are. Let's check your job. So, Tony Angelo. Firefight, patient. Bed rest. All plus. Honestly, I think I could keep clean up high priority on you, which will be somewhat annoying when you're out mining. But if you're just arting, yeah, I'll put the art on a 2. If for some reason we don't have art jobs queued up, you can help with some of the mining and stuff. I do have an art bench here. Large sculpture. I think I just want to make them out of stone. Do forever? Do until X. The thing is with the do until X, I think it includes stuff that are installed, which is annoying. Do I want to do a forever? I mean, they'll sell like... I can sell them for sure. It is just generating a massive amount of wealth for the colony, which could be awkward, though. Maybe I'll set up a job for like 20 large sculptures and call that good. Oh, these things here. Okay, so we're going to want to go to chunks, stone chunks, granite, limestone, marble, sandstone, and slate. And then over here, these are for blocks. Stone blocks of any description is going to be fine. Okay. There you go. And Tony will appreciate having the chunks nearby as well. I think I should turn off granite, actually. Yeah, let's turn off granite. Because it's a hard material we'd rather do actual construction with. And we could turn off marble over here, because I kind of prefer marble. I mean, we could use marble for, like, you know, some fancy walls and stuff, but I think I'd rather have them in statues. Moose has joined us. Excellent! No health conditions. Animal lover greedy. Great at planting. Can also cook. You do some animal handling, that's true. Kind of like the name... I kind of feel like keeping the name Moose. Or Moose. Even though you're more of a planter. There's a plant that's got the word cow in it, isn't there? And there's milkweed, plant, cow... There's cow... Parsley, cowslip. Cowslip is a plant. With, oh, some pretty flowers on them. Okay. I think, because Moose, you're going to be cowslip. Lovely. And, yeah, the standard load over here is going to be good. You do have double passion. I think I will put you on wardening duty. Again, ideally, you know, you want to have, like, someone who's, like, you know, maxed out on this, so you could have them focus all their time on it. Unless cowslip becomes that. They become our prime social person. Grow, plant cut. I'll do it this way. Grow and plant cut, and then you'll go to wardening if there's nothing to grow or plant cut. I think that's probably fine. We do have a lot of planting work to do, right? With all this, we have a few people doing it, but yeah, there's a lot to do. Beer brewing, which apparently also enables our tea. Gives us a fermenting beer. Maybe it's because you have to ferment tea. Because black tea is, I think it's fermented. I think that's the difference, like, between green tea and black tea. Because both are dried, but I think black tea undergoes a fermenting process. Do we set up the brewery? I know I talked about setting up, like, an actual brewery, maybe even a tavern. We could put a little brew house right next door over here. Maybe that's what we do. With maybe like a tight back alley. Like just this one gap, which is not very convenient for moving around. extend it past? Because I could make it nice and square to this building, right? But I kind of, for whatever reason, want to extend it a little bit. Which leaves kind of an awkward space over there, but might lead to something that looks a little bit more interesting otherwise. I don't know if that's true, but I kind of want to do that. So we got our fermenting barrels. What I'll do is something like that, and then what else did we unlock? Brewery. Put it here. And then we can get some shells or containers of some kind for hops, which I'm guessing... Well, the food baskets... I don't want to sort this with the thing at the end, too. I don't think anything needs to be refrigerated. Maybe the wort does. Well, actually, I guess all of this has to be refrigerated so it doesn't rot. Maybe I do this and this. Something like that. Build a door. Rather than overwall thing, because it's not like the wooden walls are particularly impressive. We'll just build a proper cooler to keep that chilled. Now, the rest of this also needs to have a constant temperature. But regular room temperature works fine over here. So I'll do a cooler to keep it at 21 degrees. And we'll have a vent leading into here. And maybe I'll have a heater. Or I could have plumbing. Because we do have some heating from that. I think it's more power efficient. The radiator setup. So we'll do something kind of like that. Oh, you know what? The ceiling fan works. I mean, it might not be able to live against a heat wave, but maybe I'll just set up a ceiling fan. I think I like that. Oh, that's under temperature. I think I'm gonna have to set it to 1 by 1 because that's not gonna center the way we want. So the 1 by 1, kind of in the center of the room here. We'll get a little bit of residual cooling from the cooling room over here. So yeah, the radiator, we're gonna have a vent into here. That might be a pub sort of front. We'll see. But for now, oh, well, clearly we need to go with the... Where's the cowboy door? Is it not under the structure? Saloon door. Yeah. Centered up over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not centered. If it's not centered, I'm kind of thinking about doing it like fully offset. Maybe a pair of them. I could extend this out a little bit longer, but I kind of like the size of things. Or I could shrink it down by 1. Maybe I'll just shrink it down by 1. But then that won't be centered here, and it looks quite nice. Aesthetics. There you go. A couple of doors coming in and out of the saloon. We can put the 5-finger fillet back in here and give us some more medical training again. Hee hee! Yeah. Now, do we want a connection between the booze hall and the restaurant? Do we want to provide liquor in here? How do we want to arrange this? I don't know! I mean, people can always get a drink here and here. Seems a little weird. Maybe a little connection? Screw it. They're competing businesses or something. Now what I'm wondering about is I could get the mod that breaks up these jobs in sub-jobs, which means it would divide the cook job into butchering, cooking, and brewing. So brewing would be a separate job. Yeah, I guess, I mean, there's going to be a lot of exchange between these guys. They're going to have to walk back and forth constantly. So I am going to connect this up. Like this. Yeah. Yeah. Which makes this little area a little awkward, but I don't care. I want it to look like a separate building, but that's close up. So even though it's going to be a little awkward with the spacing, I don't care. I'm very happy with how this is going to appear. All right. Break risk. Taurus. Oh, you're the one who's jealous, right? Oh, you have wake-up withdrawal. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. Asthma, bad back. Wow, you are in bad shape. You're in really bad shape. Holy cow. All right. Yeah, so no ritual there. I mean, I could probably use my little power, but I don't have anyone imprisoned, so they would bounce back pretty quickly. I could randomly arrest some of our other kind of dissidents over here. Yeah, Petra and Cookie, but I don't know. Wait, if they cause problems, then I'll arrest them and convert them back. God, when am I ever going to set up the sheriff's house? Oh, I don't know. All right, well, this seems like a good place to put in a cut. Things are getting level. I'm happy we're getting our brewing up. Setting up the bar before the sheriff's office. At least we actually have some decent cells over here now. And actually, I kind of like the idea of, like, making these, like, full suites still. Which can be fun for, like, guests, but we can keep them flagged as prisoner things. And I do like that. I guess if it's going to be like that, we could also... we could put a little table so they don't get an 8 without a table debuff as well. Maybe I'll worry about that once we get prisoners. Okay, I'll get these set up, because why not? And you know what? I will set it back for colonists here. Which technically makes this public restroom, although I don't think anyone's going to use it. I'm wondering if there should be a back door over here. I guess I can get rid of these doors now. That was from the old construction, but this can all be one big contiguous thing, which is nice. And I think just for my purposes, I would like more lighting in here, so I'm going to put some ceiling fans. And I don't think that's, you know, terribly cost-effective necessarily. Oh, I guess I do want the 1x1 over here. Maybe right like that. There we go. It'll keep these areas a little bit lit and you know, help contribute to the cooling if we do get a heat wave. I think our summer is fairly hot as well. I mean, we're in a permanent summer place, so yeah, I think it does get quite toasty. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode, and I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.